Fellas, fellas, can you believe it? Oh my gosh, can you believe it? I'm sorry, I'm sorry I'm yelling right now, fellas. It's just because I'm super excited. It's been not one, not two, but 3 days. Oh, messed up my transition because it's been 3 days. Oh my gosh, since we've last streamed, and now, bam. We're back, baby. How's it going, everybody? Dude, out of no, we got, dude, Cubby's here bright and early. Cubby's here bright and early. Switchblade even. Switchblade, why are you here so early? You always gotta come in, 5-10 minutes after. You're here early, my man. I see you. Can't ever forget I see you. He is back. Cubby says y'all late. And then also we have OG Pipe Guy. Guys, I cannot promise you that I'm going to stop yelling tonight because I am excited. OG Pipe Guy says, let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, let me go ahead. We'll keep talking, but let's go ahead and get started in a nice little 15-10 game to start the stream off as we start yapping. And where's our music? Where's our lo-fi? There it is. Let me refresh this page because this page hasn't been refreshed since like I left on Friday. What's going on? Okay, 15-10. Flabam. It's so great to be back, guys. Let's get maybe we can start off with a nice little win. Probably not, but you never know. Let's end with the Sicilian, because that's all we've been playing, man. Cubby says, I've been practicing. Switchblade says, I beat a 1700 in Blitz earlier. Yo, I have no shot against you now. My goodness. Tanganaka, how play? How play? Oh, you're trying to get a game with the viewer games, huh? Yeah, absolutely. We're just going to start things off nice and slow with a 15-10, but right after, my man, it's opening up to viewer games. ICU's here as well. My gosh, I've already said that, but ICU's pulling double time watching us on the Twitch and the YouTube, it looks like. Hey, M Tanka, how about this? I think that's a new name. We'll put you right here in the first of the line, all right? M Tanka, you're gonna start the queue. If you hang out long enough, we'll get you in here, all right? So if you want that game in with me after this 15-10 game, you're first in line, man. You can challenge me to a 2-1, a 3-2, or a 5-5. That's going to be on you guys. I'm going to play against you again today, Becky. There it is. Cubby, your second man. Good old Cubby. We get Cubby in here. And then Switchblade. Yeah, I want to be on the game list. Switchblade, you're number 3. I love it, man. We already have a solid queue, and we just started. Whoo, we got some games to play, fellas. We got some games to play. It's been forever, ICU says. W, yeah. Guys, my chess score fell. It's like 200 now. Ooh. Hey, no worries. Hey, you win some, you lose some. At the end of the day, it's just a game. W, Twitch, switch. Make me 4. ICU is number 4. What's going on? ICU. What's going on, Invisible Man? Jacoby says. Switchblade says, I've lost a lot of rating in Rapid. I was stoned and played a few games earlier. Brother, I mean, the only thing worse than playing stoned is having a brewski while you're playing. So I'm enjoying a quick little drink, Have a nice little, again, it's that Trogs Lager. I didn't like it when I first got it about 2-3 weeks ago, but it's warming up to me. But I don't think I'm going to buy it again. I think I'm good on that. I think once I get done with these, also I don't like the size. What is this, like a 12 ounce? 12? Yeah, I don't like these pounders or whatever. It's not quite a pounder. Pounders are freaking large, but like I just like the normal size can. And I usually pour it in a glass, but recently we just been chilling. All right, it is a 15-10 game, guys. All right, and I'm just moving like it's a blitz game. So is he. He has almost 16 minutes on his clock. Let's slow down. Let's stop and smell the roses, fellas. Guys, speaking of smelling the roses, I smelled cow poop today on my bike ride into work. That's right. I've been riding my motorcycle into work. Oh my gosh, guys. First day, we live pretty close to an urban area, but it's really, it's a kind of a small, or it's not even urban. It's rural, but it's a big, small, urban central hub. And then it's just surrounded by rural life, farmland. Got to smell that cow manure today. But the good thing about this bike ride in this morning was it was 61 degrees, my man. Cool. I didn't even wear a second layer of pants. So, I mean, it would have been a little bit more comfortable because it was still like the sun wasn't out. So it was still kind of like chilly, but not like cold chilly, if you know what I mean. Super enjoyable, my man. I like it. Hype train. How do we get this hype? Cubby, you can't be out here gifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs, my man. Can you cool it on the subs, my man? Shout out to Cubby, guys. Guys, if you're new here, Cubby, he's been here since day one. He's a young man. You know, he's awesome. He's practically a full-time moderator here. He helps us keep this like family friendly as much as possible. He's a good dude. The last man I'd ever expect to see a sub from is him. And he just gifted 5. 1 goes to Not Pabu. Danny Teaches, just like my wife's name. Gabe the Gamer. Deckliff, an old chess rookie. My man. And then Cubby is gifting, oh wow, 5 tier 1 subs to Beck. Did you hit overtime this week, Cubby? That's what that sounds like. Dude, thanks again, Cubby. But now you're cut off for the month, all right? You got, 11 more days for this month, all right? Or 12, 13, I don't know. I don't know the knuckle trick. How many days are in June? It's not even June yet. May. Ugh, man. What are we thinking here? Naturally, I want to bring my rook over here. But now that this file is open, I kind of just want to bring it over here. Is he ever pushing this? Yeah, he's probably pushing this because he has an X-ray on the queen. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Big shout out to JYSD Cubby. Oh, Caleb, boy, guy. Feeling generous today, Caleb says. Yes, I did exactly. I did hit overtime last week. Got paid a pretty penny. My man. Oh my gosh. Hey, ICU says, in my opinion, games are for fun, mostly, and it's funny if sometimes you use stuff like that. That's fun by me. Oh my gosh, guys. And we got April Bailey's back. Great to see you, April. Mrs. Bailey, how are you? Hi, how was your weekend? Our family missed watching you each night. Oh my gosh, you got the family in here as well? April, you're too cute. I love that. I appreciate that, April. I'm glad this is a good little place for you guys to hang out and watch us on the during the weeknights. Yeah, my weekend was good. It was long. I didn't get home I got home later than usual on Sunday, so I wasn't home until probably, we wrapped up shop around 5:15. I had like about a 2-hour ride home, so I was at home at like 7:15, 7:30 last night. Spent like 15 minutes with, the kids were already in bed at that point, but spent like 15, 30 minutes with the wife, and then I woke up at 4:45 this morning so I could get a nice early start to the day, the work week. And get riding the motorcycle, man. I took the long way home. Guys, don't worry. I am analyzing this board as I'm yapping. So, like, you're not just staring at me, staring at the board, not doing anything. I am contemplating things. I always want to push this pawn, but it instantly weakens the D pawn. So I don't want to do that. I'm kind of thinking pushing this, but then that weakens these squares. That pawn is kind of doing some good work stopping his knight from advancing. So let's just keep it chill. If he pushes, then maybe we can push this pawn because then, that's defended there. And then, but no, if he pushes, I can't push because he's threatening my knight at that point. So, oh my gosh, we already have things to consider, fellas. We already have things to consider. We could just bring the knight back. We could. And maybe set up on that square. I like that. He can't push because then we have 1, 2, 3 defend. Let's do that, fellas. All right, back to the chat. It's their turn, so now we can talk in peace. Fellas. What's going on? How was your weekend, fellas? Let me know. My weekend, yeah. So the last day, I was just busy doing all. I had a couple different responsibilities to take care of while I was at work, and which kind of held me late. Had some personal stuff to take care of, so then I got out late. But got home at, a little later than usual. But it's all good. Haha, Tanaka is my Japanese surname, not Tenka. Tanaka. Is it Tanaka? Tanaka. I like that. Japanese. You play any shogi? It's Japanese that plays shogi, right? Oh, I love shogi. I wish I could understand the symbols. I love Japanese calligraphy, or whatever you call it. Chinese calligraphy too. I'm a big Japanese fan. Kind of just want to take that way. It doubles up his pawns. However, maybe I don't. Well, he also is defended by the queen, but doubling up his pawns doesn't necessarily feel weak because it opens up his bishop and just instantly gives him an open file for the rook. So I don't think we're looking for that. We have a hype chest to open, fellas. What's in the hype chest, fellas? Rewards. Chill girl emote. Wow. Can we share that? What's sharing that look like? Oh no, that's the Twitch side, fellas. That's the Twitch side. Sure do. There are 4 of us. Paper, but you got 4 of us. Wow, 4 of you guys. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough. You guys talking about Fortnite and Roblox again on the Twitch side? Okay, so he made a pretty solid. I guess that's it feels like a nothing move, but honestly, it's not. It's kind of a nothing move. Let's not give him too much credit. Let's go ahead and put the knight where we want to go, I imagine. I feel like this simply just stops him from being able to push that pawn. It threatens his queen. And like that was a forced move, I guess. He could have taken more time, but I mean, I'm taking as much, as a ton of time as it is, so he has all the time in the world. He can't like take, because he might think, oh, if I take, I can take there and I hang my queen. Except if he takes, flabam, my bishop is also defending. There's no way he doesn't see that, but maybe he doesn't. No. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if I just push this pawn, egging him on? No, that's not funny at all. That's not funny. No one's laughing. That's how you know it's not funny. Do I just size up the rook at some point here or the other, or bring my queen out? But then what's the queen doing? What's the queen doing? This square is 1, 2, 3. How do I improve my position? Do I push this pawn ever? Did I push this pawn ever, fellas? He takes. Maybe I could take with my rook. If he takes, I can take with my rook. And then if he doesn't take, I can always take. And then my rook has an open file. Could be an idea to bring my queen just up 1 and then push. Have 2 guys up in there. Switchblade, knight e5, he's saying. Knight e5. Yeah, we got knight e5 up there. For sure. Fellas, I have some homework to catch up for you guys. I've been slacking on the YouTube short grind. You know how I love to upload a YouTube short on the daily, weekdays. But man, life has been busy. Work's been busy. But I'm looking forward to catching back up to it. I would have had one ready for you guys tonight if it wasn't for the fact that my auto caption thing wasn't working. I was hoping to add some captions to that, but do we have any like cheeky knight moves? Okay, doesn't really seem like it. I'm down to bring the queen up 1 square. Our opponent has more time on the clock than he started with. Let's hope we make him pay for that. But you never know. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Oh, you know what game I've been playing again? I'm not sure if I was playing this game last week. I think I was. Yeah, I was playing it. I already told you guys on my Switch. I got back into Hades. That roguelike dungeon crawler, like mythology based game. Oh, love the art. Just like Stardew Valley though. I bought the game, played it for like 12 minutes, and then just not for me. And then however many years later, I come revisit, I bust out my old Switch, my Nintendo Switch, and start playing around with the games that I already own. And turns out I kind of like a lot of them. I don't know why I didn't really get into it initially, but we're liking it now. We're liking it now. Fellas, after this game, we already have a sizable queue for viewer games. You have four of you fellas on the list. The queue looks like Tanaka 1. Then we have Cubby, followed by Switchblade, then ICU. If you want to be on that list, again, you can challenge me to a 2-1, a 3-2, or a 5-5. And I'm going to make sure I add that challenge. Big breakfast on chess.com. And challenge me to a 2-1, the 3-2, or a 5-5. Well, Bamskis. There it is. Pin the message. Pin the message. Oops, pinned the wrong message. Can I unpin your message? Sorry, I see you. I didn't mean to pin your message. I didn't mean to pin your message. Unpin the message. Sorry. Now I feel like I need to pin your message just because I accidentally pinned it. That is a nothing move if I've ever seen one. Where's his knight going? The only thing he can go is back to where it came. Can't go there. Can't go there. What a silly goose. He might think, oh man, I might push this pawn. And then he just stepped back and all of a sudden my pawn's no longer defending the key squares. I'm not falling for that. You silly goose. What a funny guy. I could go here, and all of a sudden I have two attackers there. He has three defenders. Oh my gosh. Let's sidestep the rook. Let's get a third attacker. Yes, he has three defenders, but if I push this pawn and force him back, but then it gets, again, we don't really want to do that. Interessante. Okay. I think it's about the slow grind in this game. Maybe we just bring the rook up here, attack this pawn. You know what I mean? It makes our rook a little bit better, I suppose. Guys, this is a tough game. This is going to be a slow grind if I've ever seen one. If I've ever seen one, and I certainly have, this is going to be a slow grind. Let's just encourage him. Let's encourage him to move the pawn in front of his king, which is generally bad. Let's see if that helps us out. Of course, he has, he has open lines of, bishop moves that he's probably considering, but we'll see. ICU says, I started playing a game again, and what makes this one so special, that was the game I got this username from. Ooh, what game was that? I'm literally getting a what from? What were you guys trying to figure out? Cubby, why are you upset? Cubby, why are you upset? What game are you guys trying to play? What game are you guys trying to play? Roblox or Fortnite? I've been playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. What game is that, Switchblade? I'm not sure if I've ever heard of that. I've been playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I don't think I've heard of that. The most recent Pokemon game I've heard of, that Pokepia or whatever, Pokepia, that kind of Animal Crossing-esque Pokemon themed game. I think that would be a lot of fun. Is that only on the Switch 2 though? I don't have a Switch 2. I just have a Switch 1. I only have the original Switch. We're calling it the original Switch now? I don't know. I imagine it's just called the original. It's probably just called the Switch 1. Gabby! I'm upset because of my internet and about to throw this box across the room. Might have to restart the router. Try restarting the router, or if you have like a personal hotspot on your phone. Sometimes personal hotspots are better than your Wi-Fi, which sometimes, I mean, usually, mostly always, it's not. But if you're in a crappy area, sometimes it is. Is he just giving us this? He's just giving us this pawn. There's no weird trick where he can take... Yeah, because, again, it's defended by the queen. I know he has this, like, discovered thing, but he just gave us a pawn, fellas. He gave us a pawn. If I take the pawn, what's he going to do? Try to do that? But then no. Flabam. Everything's guarded, fellas. We don't have to analyze this too in-depthly, I don't think. Let's go ahead and take back. We're already down to 5 minutes on the clock, and our opponent has 12 still. Ooh, so that's what he has. Okay. 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 Huh. Well, it looks like I'm giving him my rook for his knight, which, honestly, I'm for that. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Nice move, fella. We're gonna be what? Down 2? Oh, we're only down 1 point of material because we got a free pawn in the mix. So, and honestly, I feel like my knight might be just as good as his rook. You know, so you never know. Too bad I couldn't just, you know, flabam, put my rook right there. Again, though, his queen's defending. But, like, our knight is fairly active. Our queen is super active. I think we got... I mean, we're obviously sizing this pawn up so we can equalize as far as material value goes. But, yeah, he definitely had a good move there. That wasn't just a free... I did not see that. That knight on the rim is dim. Was super not dim. That was a solid move. I guess in hindsight, bringing my queen here and then never following up with this whole, like, pushing the pawn because his pawn was on e4 idea. Pretty bad. Pretty bad idea because it just kept me in line with his rook. So I get it. But this game is not, like, over by any stretch of the imagination. Like, yeah, he has an extra major piece. He has 2 rooks, and we only have 1. But, like, knights can get tricky. Knights can get tricky. So I think we're chilling, fellas. Blue Panda 1. How's it going? What's good, chat? Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a little uh-oh, but honestly, we're chilling. I mean, honestly, we're chilling. Let's just figure it out. We'll figure it out. Great to see you back here, Panda. Really good to see you back. Switchblade asks, what's your Twitch? There should be a link in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, there should be a link in the description. Feel free to check that out. It'll just say Twitch and then like a URL. But it should be just Big Breakfast 13. The same. Big Breakfast 13 on Twitch. I don't think it is. I don't think I changed it to Breakfast. I think it's just Big Breakfast 13. Yeah. Do we have some like knight sack and then get 2 pawns for a knight? That's silly. Let's not. You know, I already messed up this game. Let's not mess up again. We could push this pawn. He would likely push. But then we could take. I mean, you know, this could be a solid maneuver. But also, I think I'm hanging tight with my pawns. If he pushes, I push. If he pushes, I still hang back and let him commit, and then maybe I just push past. You know what I mean? I think I'm just going to try to lock up the position and then play the long game. I think I'll play the long game. I'll play the long game. We don't have any like knight moves because his queen is still hanging out. Maybe we reroute the bishop. You know? But he just sidesteps there and it's kind of annoying. I'm still doing it though. I'm still gonna reroute the bishop. Sweezy! How's it going, Sweezy? It's been a long time. Great to have you back, my man. Appreciate you popping in saying hi. New York Time puzzles when? Ooh, you guys like the New York Time puzzles. We could probably end the stream off with a little New York Times puzzles. Oh, hey, Sweezy. How's it good? That's a good suggestion. I know ICU is a big fan. I know ICU is a big fan of the New York Times puzzle. If they're tough, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need your help. Switchblade, new follow coming from on the YouTube side, hopping on over on the Twitch side, giving us a little follow. Thank you so much, Switchblade. I'm glad the link in the description worked. That's good to know. That's good to know. He just hung his rook, and then he's gonna get a bishop for it. But hey, that makes us no, he doesn't, because then if he takes the bishop, then he hangs his. Oh, fellas, we're back in the game. You can't take the bishop because I take the rook. Guys, look at that. What I tell you? What I tell you, guys? I honestly prefer to be playing down, like down material than ahead of material. Because if I'm ahead on material, I'm a loose cannon. But if I'm behind on material, I have something to fight for. You know what I'm saying? Cubby, please, Cubby, seriously. I want. Oh, he resigned, guys. He resigned. Cubby, thank you so much. I really appreciate the gifted sub, my man. You're too kind. You really, you're too kind, Cubby. But you need to stop. I appreciate you. You're the last guy who needs to be gifting subs. Your gifted sub did go to Switchblade though. Did you pick that? Did you pick that? M Tanaka says, free rook. Yes, sir. It was absolutely a free rook, and then he resigned. We'll take a quick little review, guys. M Tanaka is coming on down. He's the first guy who's on stream with us, the first viewer game. He'll be playing us first. Look at this. So we're fairly even after doing a little mistake. I mean, we're only down, the computer says, by a point. You know? And then instantly, it kind of equalizes. That was a pretty bad pawn move. Yeah, bad bishop move. But, I mean, he just instantly blundered. So, it makes sense. But, hey, that's why you play it down. Just chill out. Yeah, we made a mistake. But then all of a sudden, guys, look at the computer chess rating. It suggested that we played that. Even with that crazy blunder, I guess I didn't blunder. It was just a mistake. 2100, and he's playing at a 2000 rated level. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's silly. That's super crazy. M Tanaka, come on down, my man. Shoot me a little challenge on chess.com. I'll be waiting for you. Add me as a friend if you'd like. It might make the challenging easier, and then challenge me to it's your choice, 2-1, 3-2, or a 5-5. Mustafana, blue, my man. Is it Mila Japan? I like that. Mila Japan. What is this, a 2-1? I like it. What is this opening? Oh my gosh. This seems like if you're playing something like this, there's no way you don't understand the opening theory. I bet this is there. She's a 2000 rated player. Guys, we're cooked. Oh, we're so cooked. What is this opening? She's 2000. We gotta lock in, fellas. We gotta lock in. This game isn't gonna win or lose itself. We gotta lock in. And so that's what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. That seems like a blunder. Okay, we might be locking in here, fellas. We might be logging in. We get a free minor piece. I like that. I like that a lot. You take it with the queen. Very good. But yeah. No, we're sitting pretty pretty, fellas. We're sitting pretty pretty. If you're up by a minor piece against a 2000 rated player, that definitely feels nice. But there's, oh my gosh. But I bet she's going to show us why she's rated 2000. Again, I prefer being lower on, being behind on material than ahead of material in the mid game, it feels like. Because then once I get ahead, I start playing like a loose cannon. I play very loosey-magoosey. Super loosey-magoosey. Okay. What's the idea? What's the issue? He can never move this rook off this file because then she hangs the rook. I'm assuming it's a woman. I can't take that pawn yet, but I could like sidestep this maybe. Also bring my knight up and in here. I'm threatening that. I got two attackers. I like this position so far, fellas. I like this position. Oh, and she moved the rook, so then we get the free rook. We already talked about how she could not move that rook, because then lets it hanging. And then we'll definitely trade down skis. We'll trade down, bring the rook knight over here. Yeah, we get 1 second back per move, so we're down on time by just a hair, just a tad. Let's see if we can lock in against this 2,000 rated player. This is crazy. I don't know what it is about myself. I play better against high rated players than I do sub 1,000 rated players. I don't know what it is. I think it's because like I'm used to seeing these moves. Like this is normally, these are good moves. You know what I mean? So I know how to kind of play against them. But when I play against, they got this. She gets to catch up a little bit. But when I play against like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You might know what. Oh, that's kind of a fork if I could figure it out, but I can't figure it out. We got 2 attackers, got 2 defenders. We'll go ahead and save the knight. Can't go that far with my knight, unfortunately. Okay, we are slightly better on time, somehow. Somehow. This is tough. This is... No way she takes that. No way she takes that. No way she takes that. We're tied on time, fellas. We're tied on time. We are tied on time. How many pawns do I have left over? Oh my gosh. Whoo! Hey, what was it? M. Tanaka. Okay, guys, there's no shot that I actually beat her because she's 2,000. I think what she was doing was doing how some of you guys all do this. You come in with that 2,000 rating and you're just like, I'm just going to aura farm on this guy a little bit. In the end, I'll just kind of toss him a free bone. There's no shot I actually beat her. She is definitely better than what she just showed. I think she was just trying to help us feel good. She knew that there's a lot of pressure on Tanaka right here to be the first viewer game. And I think she just chose the classy way to start the stream off. She's like, let me toss this little 1,000 rated player a bone and just give him a win. That'll make him feel good. And it did! It worked! Thank you so much. You didn't have to let me win like that, Tanaka. I appreciate you. Good game. I'm so bad for 2,000. No, I know exactly what you're doing. You're playing this like cute game where you're just being nice. I know that. 9 times out of 10, I'd say 10 times out of 11, I don't beat her. Okay, I think she was just being classy. I appreciate that. Wait, if I wasn't already in a good mood, I'm in a much better mood. Thank you so much, Tanaka. You're welcome back anytime. Please come back. I appreciate the game. Guys, that was our first viewer game of the night. Coming down the line is Cubby, followed by Switchblade and ICU. That's the current list, my man. So, JYSD Caleb, come on down. It's your turn. I am missing a lot of comments because I've been locking in here. Switchblade says, I missed a fork. Twice in a row. Same fork on F4. Did I really miss a fork on F4? What? F4. This is F4, fellas. So let's see if we missed a fork on F4. I mean, I'm sure we did somewhere. I don't know. Like, this isn't quite a fork. He just takes my knight. Does he not? So I don't think it's that one. Now, okay, but then he moves. Yeah, I don't think I missed a fork on F4, but maybe I did. Blue Panda says, should all right, should I queue up chat? Come on, Panda, I'm writing your name down regardless if the chat thinks you should or not. I'm putting your name down. You're fourth on the list right now. Let me know. GG's. Generational lock-in, Sweezy thing. It says, I appreciate that. Wow. Nah, you're not bad. What a great game. Can I challenge you? Maham. You're after Panda. Medajaz. I like that. Fellas, let me know a couple of new names in here. So if you're coming in here, let me know what your username is just so I know who to accept. I'll destroy you. This is Caleb, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and cross them off. After Caleb, guys, we got Switchblade. Switchblade. Be ready. Be ready, Switchblade. I'll destroy you is playing us right now. Ow. Blah, 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 blah. Go ahead and go after this game because I'm a BRB. I'll be back in like, oh, Caleb, are you okay? I see. I'm sorry. I wasn't. I'm bad. I'm behind on the chat, my man. WV Chess, West Virginia Chess is back, everybody. How's it going, West Virginia Chess? True story. What was the true story? Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. So far behind your lingo, your chat. Just set up a Twitch. Loads of my favorite channels have Twitch, and most people see more Twitch than YouTube. Oh, really? Okay. Thanks for the sub, bro. Thank you. That's Cubby again. Cubby out here with the gifted subs. Thanks again, Cubby. I appreciate you, brother. You're too kind with you're too generous. You're a very generous man. You're a very generous man. Knight D3. Knight D3. Yeah, I'm sure I'm missing generational moves. Switchblade says, never mind, it wasn't a fork. But your idea, but I'm glad that you were aware of that whole, like, we were looking at that, we were talking about it, but like it just didn't work out. But it's awesome that you were aware of it, though. It's good to see a bad fork. Panda, I got you on the queue, my man. You're on the queue. You're going to be after ICU. It's after Cubby's game here. It's Switchblade, ICU, Panda, and then Muhammad Jazz. Speaking of Jazz, Liam Mill is here. How's it going, Liam? Liam says hi. How's it going, Liam? Good to have you back, my man. Great to have you back. Free night, Muhammad says. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you play me once you're done? My user is Jacob Whale. Absolutely, Jacob Whale. You're going to be after Muhammad Jazz. Good old Jacob Whale. Jacob Whale. And then I'll put in parentheses, DVR Jacob. I like that. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're down the time. We do get 1 second back per move, fellas. I am not too stressed. I'm not too worried. I think we got this. We should be able to lock in. Bishop takes F5 might have been better. Oops. gonna push this eventually, I'm sure. But I mean, we can just take this. Let's simplify. Let's simplify. Let's simplify. Switchblade says, I'm sure there was a fork somewhere in that time scramble. Oh, for sure. There's always a fork, right? No doubt. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt. We get 1 second back from you fellas again. We're not too worried about the time. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. Good in the hood. Good in the hood. Good in the hood. Ooh, good move. Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't have that because it's pinned. Man, look at the symmetry right here. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's nonsense. Oh, I almost, oh, that was bad. I guess it wouldn't have been a draw because he saw a pawn to move there. But, yep, 4 missed wins. I wouldn't expect anything less from me. Guys, hey, Cubby, thanks so much for the game. Appreciate you popping in here and making the viewer games that much more special. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. And thank you again for the, 6 gifted subs today. A lot of people on the Twitch side are going to be very happy to receive that from you. I really appreciate it. Guys, no one forget, if you're a sub and you never subbed to the channel, it's probably because of JYSD Caleb. That's probably the reason why. Caleb says GG's. Absolutely, my man. All right, Switchblade, you're next. After Switchblade, we have Panda, followed by Muhammad, and then Jacob. Come on down, Switchblade. Hit me up with a challenge. Again, it's your choice, fellas. 2-1, 3-2, or a 5-5. We got a nice little range of time formats for you, fellas. So if you like a slower game, challenge me to a 5-5. If you like a quicker game, challenge me to a 2-1. If you like something in the middle, a nice little 3-2 is great. It's great for you. Muhammad says, good sport. You didn't take free queen. Oh, wait. Was there a free queen? If I didn't take a free queen, I can promise you it's not because I'm a good sport. It's because I'm just not aware enough. Because I'm just not good. I do not even want to review this game. I do not want to see where I just missed a free queen. I'm not going to look at it. All right, let's look at it. Where did I miss this free queen? Where did I miss the free queen? Or are you being sarcastic and I totally just took the free queen? There's no way. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Muhammad was definitely right. Yeah, I'm a good you hit the nail on the head there, Muhammad. I'm a good sport. Yeah, I definitely saw that. I definitely saw that. Switchblade coming in with a 5-5, slowing it down a little bit for us. I like the change of pace. Let's go for it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Guys, again, if you know me, you know I do not perform well against sub 1,000 rated players. All right, so Switchblade probably has a really good shot at beating me here right now. So let's see if we can focus up. Let's see if we can focus up. Might have to look through the game after we play. I'm sure there was a fork in there somewhere. I think this was a bullet game. You just lost most of your time. Yeah. Yep. I definitely did. Definitely did. Still getting better. GG's, Caleb says. Thanks so much. The wood sounds are so good. This actually isn't wood. This is marble. This is marble. Someone suggested we change our wood sound effect to marble, and I haven't changed it back since. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. The good thing is I noticed my blunders the whole time, Cubby says, but I'm catching up, Becky. Oh! Oof, 10 points of mist-free materials. Yeah, that's so wooden, though. It does sound kind of wooden, doesn't it? Oh, they're making me do it this way. No, don't take my ability to castle away. I don't think this sacrifice works, but I just hate bringing my king to F7. I just hate it. So I'm probably just doing that just to irk me. They're probably just trying to irk me. Do I just do something crazy and just push the pawn past? Surely I just take, right? Surely I just take. But then again, maybe I don't just take. Guys, honestly, maybe I don't just take. But we're going to just take. We're just going to take. D-Moon, good night / afternoon, everybody. How's it going, D-Moon? We are up material, fellas. So I'm sure it's fine to take. Yeah, he has 2 attackers on my F6 square, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. Like, we're Gucci. We can push, again, when we're thinking about doing like an E5, it instantly makes our D6 pawn weak. So we can't do that right now because we would just take it. We can offer a trade of queens. I'm totally down to double up my pawns to get the queens off the board because we're up material again, fellas. We're up material. So let's do that. We'll pre-move this. We'll pre-move this. It's a 5-5 game, so this is not something that we don't have to make quick moves. And we're in check now. What a silly goose. We can threaten. We can attack his queen back. Bishop pin. Bishop pin, Muhammad says. Bishop pin. We have a free pawn, but is that a poison pawn? You never know. It could be a poison pawn. I hate taking those pawns. Freaking those stupid pawns, man. Let's bring the rook over first. That way, if I end up having time to take the pawn, he steps over, then I can take the rook. You know what I'm saying? I think that might be a solid idea. I think it might be a solid idea. D-Moon, it's so great to see you back here, my man. How are you? How was your weekend, my man? Anthony, the friendly guy, is back. Anthony, how are you, buddy? Welcome back to the show, my man. Welcome back to the show. ICU says poison pawn. It's definitely a poison pawn. You already know it. Wow, we have a chance to... It's not poison pawn anymore, fellas. It's not poison pawn anymore. It's not. It's not a poisoned pawn. No, sir. No, sirree. I can't take because then all of a sudden he has 2 attackers here, and that's very for us. We want to defend that pawn because he's going to push this pawn and kick our knight out. But if our rook's here to defend the pawn, then we can step away freely and not have to worry about losing stuff. We can also just push his bishop out of the way. We also have a hanging pawn here. I want to take this pawn, though, first. Let's take this pawn. Take that pawn, too. All right. We have no pawn threats on the queen side, so we're chilling. D-Moon says, weekend, it's going beautifully. Thanks, it was warm? Yes, today it rained, so the weather is very good right now. Oh my gosh, the weather was so good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Weather is so good. I rode my motorcycle into work today. Super fun. Oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to riding my motorcycle into work tomorrow as well. Again, he has 2 attackers here. I can't just take this pawn because those reasons. I can threaten the rook. We just need to bring this, we just need to defend this pawn. That way I can actually, like, do something with this knight. That way we can just do something with this knight. Come on, bring this here. Yeah, I'm hanging the knight, but I don't think I'm really hanging the knight. Don't think I'm really hanging the knight, but kind of am. I mean, honestly, that's the 3rd attacker on this stupid E7 square. But I think the right move was probably just to take my knight, honestly. I think. Man, I'd love to get a smothered mate if his bishop wasn't there. Get your bishop out of the way. I'd love to smother mate ya. I'd love to smother mate ya. Go up. Up or back? Up or back? He's gonna be hanging this regardless, so... I don't know what's better, really. I'm not sure if this really matters. Back seems safer, but here seems like... we'll review this. I'm not sure which is the better move. Okay, now I'm being told that it's probably coming back one. Because now I don't necessarily want to take this, because then... Okay, so yeah, stepping the... I don't even have to analyze this position to know that, yeah, queen to g8 was definitely better than going queen to e6. Or king to e6. Sorry, I can't talk. I can step my my knight in front of my king at some point here if he tries to check me like that. I mean, now it's just a back rank mate. If he doesn't keep putting me in check, it's a back rank mate. He can't stop it with his rook, because then I just take. How does he defend it? Does he push? That's a fork. Oh, I probably should just put him in check with my rook. Steps this forward, and that's a pre-move checkmate. No, it's not a pre-move checkmate. Oops, that's my bad. That's my bad. There she is. Ooh, Switchblade. You got, man. There's a lot of interesting positions in that game. Wow. Well, guys, round of applause to Switchblade for coming in here swinging. That was no easy game. Also to M Tanaka, JYSD Cubby, and Switchblade so far. I see you. You're next, my man. He's challenging us to a straight up 1 minute game, a straight up bullet game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see how we do. See how we do with the bullet game. This is not on the recommended time controls that we have pinned in our comment section, but since it's a fast game, I'll allow it. That way we can get more people involved. That's the only reason why we're accepting this. Also, you the man. And we let that hang. Oops. But it's a bullet game, so we don't care. All we care about in bullet games is fast moves. Quick and fast moves, my man. Quick and fast moves is all we care about, I think. All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much for the game, I see you. I appreciate you. What up, Magnus? Brett Lasat says, "Be a brother, please. Please." Yeah, I wish I was Magnus. I wish I was Magnus. Oh, you bro. I wish I was Magnus. Guys, I see you. Thanks for the quick game, my man. You're helping us keep the line going. Guys, if you want to be on the queue for a viewer game, hop on it. Just let me know in the chat. Hopefully if one of our mods, if you guys catch anybody who wants to get a game, I might miss them. Just highlight their message if you can, or shout us out or something, and then I'll add you on the queue. Panda is next. Panda, thank you so much for waiting patiently for your turn, my man. Again, you can challenge me to a 2-1, 3-2, or a 5-5. And then after Panda we have Muhammad and then Jacob. And that's the list so far, fellas. So if you want on the list, if you're the next one who says you want a game, you'll be number 4. You'll be number 4. Switchblade says, GG's, bros. You got me that time. My dubious sacrifices didn't pay off this time. I play very poorly against dubious sacrifices, so I appreciate you. Can I get put on the list? Anthony says, absolutely, Anthony. You're number 4. Anthony. Anthony is number 4. Muhammad, he says, add me. Can you add me? Send me a big breakfast, a chess, big breakfast, friend request, and then I'll add you back. I'll accept the friend request. It's gonna be your job to add me. All right. Sorry, I wish I could, but it's gonna take too much time on my end. I'm a little hungry. No, Anthony, come on now. Come on now. Anthony's gonna eat my pieces. I know, no doubt. Panda, are you still here, my man? Oh, Blue Panda challenged us to a 3-2 unrated game. Thank you so much for the challenge, my man. I appreciate you keeping it class. 2,000! 2,000! Anthony's teasing us. He says, I'm a little hungry. Nom nom nom. He's gonna eat our pieces. 2,000 rated player. Oh my gosh. No shot we win this, huh? No shot, 3-2. No shot, 3-2. See what we can do, fellas. Let's see what we can do. Mohammed says, request sent. I see you. Yes. Oops. Oh no, take me back to my game. Oh no. Oh no, my game. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Okay, we're still in here. I see. I'm not saying I see. I see. What I'm saying is I see your request, and I just add you back. Yes. Whoo! We almost lost this game, fellas. This is tricky. This is tricky. Trey Ross says, could you look at my game after your match if it isn't much trouble and give me any tips? Trey Ross, I like the question. We could try that out. Can you drop a link or something? That might be a nice quick little break from playing chess, and we can include that. Let's get through this queue first. But if you drop a link, Trey Ross, that could be in place of playing a game with you. All right, it would take the same amount of time. So bam. Review Trey Russ's game. Yeah, drop a link. My man, I see it. I'm gonna pin it just so I don't forget about it. I'll pin it just so I don't forget about it. We'll come to that after we play these few games ahead of your request. All right? Sound good? I'm not the greatest chess player, so like you might get very little advice from my analysis, but we'll take a look. Two attackers. Goodbye, Twitch chat. D-Moon, are you headed out? Have fun. I'm going. Take care, D-Moon. It's always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for popping in here and hanging out with us for a moment or two. Your time is valuable, and I appreciate you spending a few moments of yours with mine tonight. With me tonight. With us tonight. Trey Ross says, thanks, my man. ICU says, I like eating the black pieces. They taste like chocolate. Trey Ross says, new follow. Thank you so much for the support, brother. I appreciate you, my man. You're too kind. You didn't have to do that. It means a lot to me, man. Thank you. Marloof is back. Yep, I'm going to sleep as well. See y'all. Have a great night. Marloof, great to see you pop in for a moment. I wish you said something earlier. You probably did. I just missed it. That's on me. That's on me. Take care, brother. Oh, you did say some things earlier. You said, imagine how good this man would be if we weren't distracting him. I wouldn't put too much... It said I had 2 seconds left by the time I made that move. What? Come on. Blue Panda, 2,000 rated player out here getting the... Is that the first viewer win of the night? Well deserved, Panda. Thank you so much for the game, and taking it a little easy on me. You made it look like it was an even matchup, but it was no even matchup. You had me by the ropes. Bam. Thanks so much for the game, Panda. I appreciate you, man. GG's. GG's, absolutely, my man. Woo! That was a good game. That was a good game. Muhammad, you're next. Come on down. Give me that challenge. A 2-1, 3-2, or 5-5. Thank you so much for waiting patiently for your turn, my man. That means a lot. You were here very early on in the stream, so you've probably been waiting for a half an hour by now. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you waiting your turn. After Muhammad, we have Jacob, and then we have Anthony, and then we're gonna review a game from Treyus. Blue says, I unmuted stream, and all I heard was all the followers you were giving shoutouts to. LOL. Oh, I appreciate that. That's a very classy thing for you to do, is so you don't listen to like my ideas or something. But I really don't care. You guys can listen to me stream sniping. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just a game. We're just having fun. I was just saying GG's. Appreciate you making it look like it was a much closer game than it really was. And yeah, it was classy. Well deserved win, Blue Panda. I appreciate you, my man. Anthony says, I just like to eat pieces early, so I'm not in a losing position. Yeah, Anthony likes to do that to us. Muhammad, are you ready? Ready. Yeah, send that challenge over, my man. I'm waiting for the notification to pop up on my screen. I'm sure it will very shortly. 2-1, 3-2, or 5-5. It's up to you, my man. Blue Panda says, yeah, I usually mute the stream so that it doesn't look like cheating stream sniping. Does that actually count as cheating? Does stream sniping... I'm sure stream sniping isn't like a chess.com cheating, anti-cheating thing, is it? If that is, that's kind of wild. I feel like it's kind of... like an honor system? I don't know. That'd be interesting to look into. That'd be very interesting to look into. Not really, actually. Okay, yeah. Oop, got a notification. 5 minutes. Hey, can you make that a 5-5? Let's make it a 5-5. I need some increments. Mom, I need some increments. Make that a 5-5. Here, I'll challenge you back, actually. Let me challenge you back. I'll challenge you to a 5-5. Challenge you to a 5-5. And I'll give you the white pieces. Mute so I can pay more attention, ICU says. Hey, so actually it might help you guys out more. Okay. I like that. Oh man, you're Mukiza Muhammad, 1700 rated player. Oh my gosh, is this a poison pawn again? Surely not. I mean, he's gonna want to do this, so. But then I think we have some ideas. I go up 1 or 2. One or 2. Probably 2, because I go up 1, he puts me in check, I have to step away. Like, at least if I'm going up 2, at least it's defended. He might try this, you know, sack a knight. I'm not sure if sacking a knight would be any good, but it could be a possibility. Maybe going like here, get my queen back involved would be cool. Cool. I really want to take that so I could be involved. Maybe I sidestep here or sidestep there. Could also just take this pawn. If I take a pawn, he does this, and I take. But does he have like any sort of crazy checks? I don't think so. If I take and then like he pushes my queen, I go this way, and then take, then he can kind of fork me. So I guess I wouldn't go that way. If I take and he goes here, I might want to step back this way. I can't go that way. Oof. So if I take, he pushes me away and then pushes me away again. There's nothing I can go over here. I can only take the pawn, and then he backpedals. I guess I guess I could go back here and then he can't take. I think it's fine. I think there's a way. What's he trying to do? I guess now he's just trying to add another attacker. He is threatening my knight, but he wants to get another attacker on the e6 square. I can just do this. Isn't that kind of forking? But then he... That's a substantial fork, right? If I go knight c3, forking him, what's he gonna do? He's gonna put me in check. But then I just take. And then he take. That does nothing. I just win a knight then. I think this is fine. And if he like threatens my queen, I mean I could just... Do I actually just take 2 rooks for... Guys, am I taking 2 rooks for a queen here? He doesn't have this because it's guarded. Do I just trade down? I'm down to play this endgame. I'm down. No, I have this. Oh my gosh, even better. I have a check. Oh, never mind. I thought this check would just give me a queen, but it's guarded, guys. So I can make it an even exchange, and we're already up by 3 points. I don't think I played this. Dude, I would love to learn if I could actually win this endgame with 2 rooks and a knight up versus a queen and knight. But I think the safe bet is just to put him in check, take the trade of queens, and then I'm just up I'm up 3 points of material, and it's just the pawns. I think I play it safe here. I think I just play it safe and play up 3 pawns. But there's something in me. My instinct says I would love to try this endgame out where... But that's just so... He has a pretty active... Let's play it safe, but I would like to see what the actual good move is here. I kind of want to take the rooks. But I think the safe play is just to trade down nice and safely. Gabriel Projects. Gabriel Project, how's it going, man? Great to see you back. Guys, let's play it safe. Let's play it safe. Let's just trade the queens. We're up 3 pawns. So if we can't win with up 3 pawns, we get 5 seconds back per move, fellas. So don't worry about the time. I won't lose on time, I promise. I won't lose on time, I promise. And now, yeah, we're up 3 pawns. This is safer, even though the other way, like we'll analyze this game really quick. Too bad I couldn't just sidestep my knight right here to fork, but that's not how knights work. That is not how knights work. Yeah, guys, we'll review the game real quick and see what like if that was actually viable. I'm interested. Actually, I probably should have taken with a knight because I could set up this, but I didn't. But I'm totally down to advance the pawns. But let's use our advantage here. Our advantage is our pawns. And having 5 seconds. Dude, he has more time on. He almost has 6 minutes on his clock. He's been making quick moves. He's been making really quick moves. Oh, he can just take the pawn now. He can just take the pawn. Oops. We're still up 2 pawns though. These are both passed pawns. They're both passed pawns. Oh, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay, I'm muted. Yeah. Wow, guys. Okay, so anyways, long story short, I was just saying I can't believe my power just went out. My power just went out. My power just went out. So don't worry where we left off. I was able, that last game, we won't leave you out on a cliffhanger. Let's go ahead and review that game. What I was able to do when the power went out was, well, let's change it up here. Let's get to our screen. When the power went out, my whole room just went dark. And I'm like, oh, and then I quickly grabbed my phone. I logged into chess.com, and because of those 5-second increments, like I like those increments. I had just enough time to start playing the same game up on my phone, and we were able to finish it out. That was a game against Muhammad. Muhammad said, GG's. Appreciate you guys. Were you guys able to still chat even though like that was so weird? I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Sorry about that. I can hear the thunderstorms as we speak. If the power goes out again, fellas, we might just call it a night, but let's hope it doesn't. But let's review that game. I was able to make some quick moves there at the end, but it was a very good game. Very good game. Where we left off, fellas, we played on. It was about here, right? Where we kind of left off? Or did we trade down? Okay, I think it was about here where my power kicked out. Sorry, I ate the pizza. Yo, we're back, fellas. Don't worry. We're gonna. You can tell when the power goes off, it resets my backlight. So we're going with the old. Actually, we can fix that. We'll put it back to the orange and purple. But man, we can chat still. My man, guys. Whoo. Anyways, yeah. So black is we're clearly winning here. We're up a pawn and everything. The only thing we want to review back is if taking the 2 rooks for a queen would have been worth it. But we'll come back to that. At this point, guys, my power goes off, and I have to quickly scramble for my phone and finish the game out on my phone. He was kind enough to, give us a few. I think he made a move. My time was ticking. I think I had 5 or 9 seconds left, and then we just played a simple, like, we're up a minor piece game and some pawns. All right. No, we're not even up a minor piece. We're just up. We're up 2 passed pawns. That's all our advantages. I kind of get loosey-goosey over here and let him have an own pawn over here. But we were getting, I thought this knight move here might trick him and bring him over here to threaten, in which case that would just be a fork. But he's too smart for that, guys. Muhammad is way too smart for that. He doesn't fall for it, and he brings his rook to safety. I put him in check anyways. We move around, dance around, and then he. Oh, I missed the fork here, fellas. We had a fork here. If I can draw arrows. Oh my gosh, if I could draw arrows. But don't worry, we don't miss it this time. And then at this point, it was about making quick moves. I put my rook on a very safe square. It's never going to move, and then literally I can just promote, and then that's how the game ends. I just ladder mate. But wow. Power going out, still popping in real quick for a dub. I know Muhammad. I can only imagine what my face like. Was my face frozen for a moment or two? I can't imagine. I bet it was like this. Very flattering. I'm so glad that face was frozen for 2 minutes or whatever it was. But we're back, guys. Don't worry, guys. Solid round of applause for that whole random thing that just happened. Muhammad, thanks so much for giving us that was a very interesting game. Again, it's not fair to you. My rating shouldn't be as low as it is. It was an unrated game, so it doesn't affect your elo. But like, I do play a little bit better against people who are my rating or higher than people who are rated 1,000 and lower. I don't know how to explain it. All right, Muhammad, thank you so much for popping in here for a game, my man. You're welcome back anytime. I really appreciate your time, and thank you all being very patient with me in this whole. I heard I didn't even hear a thunderstorm yet. My power just went out, and the second my power went out, then I heard this loud thunderstorm. I'm like, wow. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. What's up, chat? Happy Monday. Daniel Barry's back, my man. All right, Jacob, are you still here? Thank you so much for waiting patiently. Jacob, if you're still here, it's your turn. After Jacob is Anthony, and then Treyus. We're gonna be reviewing Treyus's game. Sorry, I ate the pizza. Trey says, yo, we good, yippee. You're muted. Yeah, we figured. Yep. Yes. All right, Jacob. Are you here, Jacob? Marloof. I got a friend request from Marloof. I like it. Oh, yeah, guys. Let's see if my idea of taking the 2 rooks for the queen was a good idea or not. Okay. So it was in this position we considered taking both these rooks for my queen. But we ended up putting him in check and then just trading down, because at this point we're up by 3 points of material. Let's just trade down and we'll use our 3 pawn advantage against his. It's the same amount of major pieces versus minor pieces, but it was just safer because we're up by 3 pawns. Let's see what the computer says. That was a good move. The best move apparently was B5. Okay, I want to see what the computer says about this. A blunder. This is a blunder. Really? Oh, because then I can't save my knight. I'd have to take. And then all of a sudden, I mean, yeah, we're up by 2 points of material. And we still have all of our pawns. But then our rooks are kind of just trapped behind our own pawns. So I'm glad finally my instinct kicked in for the correct time. You know I was eyeing this up. I was considering it. But we went ahead and did the safe bet. Just trade him down and play with our 3 extra pawns. Okay. Okay. All right, Jacob, are you still around, my man? Marlou says, hey, can't play now. Too sleepy. No worries, my man. Jacob. What was Jacob's username, fellas? It was like DVR or something. If he's not around, Anthony, you're up next, my man. Come on down. Come on down. DVR Jacob. I'll try to at him, but I don't think he's gonna... I'm not sure if my... it doesn't seem like I can add him. I tried adding him, but YouTube sometimes is weird. But anyways, yeah, Anthony, you're up next, my man. I don't see him in here. I don't see him in here. Your turn, Anthony. Your turn, Anthony. Hit me up with that challenge. 2-1, 3-2, or 5-5. And it's already 8:30, fellas. We have one more half hour of this. I guess it's 25 minutes, but... Chess Knights, 3-2, unrated. Let's see what he did. Look at this. He already developed his knights and has control of the center squares. This is crazy. He says, Anthony says, sorry, I sneezed. I sneeze. Wild. Daniel, how's it going, my man? Barry, what's going on? How are you, my man? Great to have you back already. I love it. I love it. Love to see you on. Love to have you here. How was your weekend? Man, I didn't know it was supposed to thunderstorm tonight. Hopefully that doesn't make the roads too wet. I definitely want to ride my motorcycle into work this week, tomorrow. We'll see. Tyrannosaurus Beck, sorry, I just now saw your chat. Hey guys, sorry for being late to the party. No worries, my man. Great to have you on. You came in just in time. Our power went out, so it's nice to have you back post power outage. Great to have you back here. Sneaky Becky Backs. Yep. My existence is not noticed. Oh, now I feel bad. I'm sorry, Tyrannosaurus Bex. No, you know I like you. You know you're an honorary moderator here on the channel, my man. You know it. You know it. Great to have you back, man. How's your weekend, Bex? Tyrannosaurus Bex, how was your weekend? Okay. Can I join the queue, Liam Mail says. Absolutely, Liam. Absolutely, Liam. You'll be after Treyus. Treyus. Mohammed says GG's. Mohammed, thanks again. I'm sorry if I didn't have time increments. You definitely would have won that with that power outage. But I really appreciate you letting me, staying true to the 5-second increments. That's the only thing that saved me in that game. There's no doubt you would have won that game. I'm taking with the bishop or the knight. I'm not sure which I'd prefer. Probably the bishop. Yeah, let me just push this up. Now his knight's just pinned. Oh, that's a mate. Oh my gosh. Oops. Cubby says, I'd love to join in for a second round after him if that's okay. Cubby, absolutely. You'll be after Liam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well done. Well done. Sorry, I always thought I was cooking there. Hey, I mean, you know, when you get a starting position like this, surely you're gonna lose, right? But I should not have hung that mate in one. That was a very sneaky. I really just thought, surely I have a free knight here, but nope. The second I moved, guys, the second I did bishop takes f6, I instantly saw queen takes g2. Too late. Too sad. Too sad. Thank you so much for the game, Anthony. All right, Tyrus, you left a link in the chat for us to take a look at one of your games. Let me see if I can go ahead and pop this game up for us. Let's take a look at this game. Guys, instead of playing a game, Tyrus asked if we could review his chess game. So let's, for the same amount of time that we would take playing a game with him, let's go ahead and review this game. And I'll try to give you my analysis. What's up with this? What's up with this? Can I make this look any better? Come on. Come on now. Come on. Let me just make it look real good. This is fine. This is fine. All right. Well, now I'm just being a little extra right now. Okay, this looks decent. This looks decent. All right. Let's take a look at this game. Okay, so you are playing as, I imagine you're playing as the black pieces, right? So let's flip the board. Trayer, that looks like your name. Thank you, absolutely. Are you playing as the black pieces right now? Treyerus? Once I know for sure, I imagine, because the name is Trey, but the other guy's name is Titus the Guy. I mean, there's a T in that name too. We're gonna assume you're playing as the black pieces until further notice. Jeff the Fat Cat is back. Wow, how's it going, Jeff? It's always so fun to see you in here, my man. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Been busy tonight after some storms swept several large branches down last night, but thought I'd pop in quickly. Dude, our power just went out, 10 minutes ago. We had to reboot the streams. My lights are still set off from earlier because of the power outage. Let me fix the colors here, fellas. Is that what I usually use? That looks about right. Yeah, that's what I usually use. Okay, we fixed it. All right, let's take a look at Tyrus's game. He's playing as the black pieces. He's playing the Scandinavian. Okay. No doubt he understands some of the opening theory there. Takes on check. Okay, brings the bishop out to defend. Develops his bishop and attack, threatens the knight. He ends up taking. Okay, yeah, might as well when you take back and then you get to take him on check. That is not a free rook up there in the corner, fellas, because his queen is guarding that rook. Oof, and he blunders his queen. Does he see it though? He does not take the free queen. He hung his queen, but his opponent did not see it. As a lucky save, but now he's forked. His bishop and his queen are both forked. He decides to save the queen and maybe save a tempo so he can save his bishop as well. And that's what he does. Well done. Nice recovery, Trey. Nice recovery. Now he's hanging his pawn here. He sized up the rook. He's eyeing up this pawn. He neglects the pawn, hanging it. Let's see if his opponent takes. He does take. Okay. He does take. Doesn't have to worry about, this pawn is defended by the queen. This pawn is defended by the rook and the knight. All good there in the hood. Threatens the queen. Steps back. Takes the pawn, because now the queen that was defending the pawn is no longer defending the pawn. So he takes the free pawn. But black is still winning, the computer says. Oof. Look at that little skewer. However, it's not a skewer because the knight can take. Does he take? He does. Nice find, Trey. Nice find. Well done. Danny Teaches. How's it going, Danny? Welcome back. Thanks for the gifted sub. Yeah, Cubby. Look at that. One of your gifted sub recipients noticed. Well done. You get a notification for that? That's awesome. He definitely deserves the recognition. He takes the bishop, which is okay because you have not only one, but two defending this. So you can take that and be a-okay. He does. I might have taken with the queen to offer a trade of queens. I would probably offer a trade of queens, but that's fine. You're still up by a point of material. He takes that. He takes the knight. Smart move. I'm not sure if I would do a5 here, but I mean the computer doesn't really mind it. Seems like a fine move. In this position, I'd probably sidestep one of the rooks to double up here, which is like not really the biggest threat because he already has 3 defenders on the e2 square, so it's like whatever. But that's what I would do. It's just a good common principle. Like, you already have a threat x-raying the king, you might as well double up and start like a major attack. But computer says, a5. Black is still very much favored. Nicely done. Now you don't have to worry about that pesky pawn over here that can't advance up any further. Now you're just really worried about the c pawn, because like these 3 pawns eventually can, fight these 3 pawns, but he has one sneaky little pass pawn. If he defends it well, that might be trouble in the future. I'm not sure. Here he should probably just take, I imagine. But maybe not. Or castle. Oh, I guess there's analysis over on the right. Yeah, castle would be the best move here. But he doesn't. Sidestep. Wow, he just gives you a bishop. Well done. Nice capitalization right there. Threatening the queen. I like it. Boom, 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 boom. Right here in this position, I would start looking for ways to get your... Generally, you want your rooks on your opponent's 7th rank. In this case, since you're playing as black, the 7th rank is here, but you can kind of understand how this could be seen as the 7th rank. Technically it's the 2nd rank, but yeah, 2nd or 7th rank. If you can double up your rooks on the 7th rank somehow. Right now you can't just put, rook to d2 because he would just take it. But like rook over here could be pretty solid. Not only that, yeah, because your queen can assist. Maybe even just bringing the rook up, one of these rooks up, and threaten to take this weak pawn. That could be a good idea. Now it's no longer weak because he solidified, but now this is a weak pawn. So I would do like rook to a3 perhaps, or rook a3 to set up this to force a trade of queens, because now you're up by 4 points of material. You want the queens off the board. You're down to trade. If you're behind on material, generally you don't want to trade. You go for that. Apparently that is not a blunder somehow, because he has 2 attackers here and you only have 1 defender. But for some reason the eval bar did not just shoot. Yeah, it went from 7.2 to 5.5. So he takes, you put him in check. You don't take the queen. So you just gave him a free rook, but computer thinks you still have quite an advantage. Now it's like a draw. This looks very drawish apparently for the computer. Simplify, puts you in check, and now it's completely drawish. Puts you in check again. You have to move up, and it's a mate in 1. But he misses, and now black has all the advantage. My idea here, the only thing I'm really thinking, I'm looking at forcing moves here. There are 2 most forcing moves. I guess you have 3. You have a lot of forcing moves here. I'm looking at queen e1, rook d1, or queen g3, or rook takes g3. Which one do I think is the best? I don't really like this because he sidesteps, and I mean that could. My instinct says, eh. What does the rook take look like? And then you can go here. That could be kind of eh, and he walks out. What does the rook coming here look like, though? You would. That looks bad too. What's the forcing line? Is it as simple as bringing... It has to be a forcing move here, because otherwise this is checkmate. So whatever move we're looking at, it has to be a forcing move. It has to be a forcing move. Danny Teacher says, no play with viewers bought yet, eh? Rip. Dude, I need to look at that. Danny also says, queen c1, queen e1, rook d1. Queen e1 looks good. Queen e1, let's check it out. Because now if he steps up here, we have this rook check. Queen e1 looks, yeah, it looks very solid. Because if he goes here, then you just win the rook. So yeah, queen e1 looks like the best, because if he steps here, you still have this rook to come in here. And then if he goes here or here, you know, he can't... if he goes here, this is checkmate. No, it's not, because of the queen. Oopsies. Well, tell you what. Let's just see what you did. Let's just see what you did. He takes with the rook here. Computer likes it. Computer likes it. He goes there. Checks on this side. Okay. Ooh, mate in one. Here comes the mate in one. Mate in one is queen GH. However, no, that's not mate in one. Mate in two. Wow. But he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. You take. He puts you in check. You run away. He doesn't see the very tricky queen takes f7. Oh, he does. He does. He does. He does find it. He does find it. Man. But honestly, it doesn't say the rook taking this pawn was the bad move. You're still very much favored. You just need to find a better move from here. What's the better move? If I'm looking at queen takes, you're considering this, you put him in check, great. His king can't step back. However, he's just going to run away, right? And then how do you follow up with that? Definitely don't take the pawn here. You're set, like he's threatening mate. You have to the reason why you have such an advantage, an 81 advantage, is because you have the initiative. You can keep putting him in check in several. Okay, you can't put him in check down there because of his queen, but you can keep putting him in check in this way, and figure it out. Just never let him. If you're hanging on with a mate in one, mate in two, you're keeping the initiative. So let's see what we can find here. Queen here or here? Probably here. And then what would he do? He can't do this because then that's just, you know, that's mate. So yeah, very tricky situation. Computer says king f1. He goes back. At the very least, you have probably like a perpetual. Here I'm looking at this then, huh? And then he comes up here. And then you have this check maybe. Taking a pawn. Yeah. Dude, Treyer, we spent about as much time as if you were actually playing a game with us. But yeah, dude. Tips, man. My only biggest tip is, I mean, you left some things hanging. Just be aware of like what is, you know, before you make a move, see if you're leaving a piece hang or not. And then the biggest one is, like, I recommend like bringing your rooks to the 7th rank, as you know, when you get to the end game. And also the biggest one is, you know, you lost to this idea of being mated in 1 and 2. You just took this like as a poison pawn. In this position, Yeah, it can definitely feel like you're about to lose because this is like a mate in 1. It's actually a mate in 2, but it's not White's turn. It's still your turn. So keep the attack going. At the worst case scenario, maybe you get a perpetual draw. So never let up. Like if you're trying to figure out what the plan is, well, maybe buy yourself some more time and just put him in check. Put him in check. Keep checking him safely. Don't just like lose your queen, but keep the initiative. Keep the initiative. That's my biggest tip there towards like an end game like that. Cubby gifted a tier 1 sub to Tyrannosaurus Bex. Thank you so much. They have Cubby, you've given 19 gifted subs, man. You're too kind. There better be a paycheck in the mail for you for all your modding and your subscription. You out here helping the community out. Cubby deserves a paycheck. Tip Cubby if anyone could. All right. Anyone else have any good tips for good old Try-Roos before we get Liam Mail is our next game, fellas. Liam Mail, then Cubby. Guys, we're going to close the queue for games. That way we can wrap the show up at 9. We lost some time there, but we have 2 more chess games, and then we'll do our New York Times puzzles to wind down, okay? That will make up for the time that we lost from the power outage. Danny teaches that I can try to give tips if I see more of the game, such as Rook A1. Solid. Solid. All right, let's close that out. And we have Best Gamer with a 5-5. Is this Liam? Liam, is this you? Liam, is this you? Hopefully this is you. Who is this? Is this? I have a feeling this isn't Liam. Hopefully it is. Kira says, "Hey, sorry, I was yapping. How's it going, Kira? How was your weekend? Great to have you back." Jeff says, "A bit busy tonight." Oh, I already said, yeah, the power was out here from around 9 p.m. to 10:30 a.m. My goodness. Well, that's no fun. Well, that's no fun. Anthony, can you put me on the list? He asked. Sorry, man. We locked up the chess queue. We have this game, and then Cubby's going to finish us out tonight. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to a New York Times puzzle before I hop off. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be definitely down for another one. Oh, for a 1-minute game? I might be able to do a 1-minute game. I might be able to do a 1-minute game. Why not? Anthony, I'm putting you back on the list for a 1-minute game. I'm putting you back on the list. Beast Gamma says, yes. Yes, this is him. Okay, got it. We got the right guy. Cubby says, do Anthony instead of me. All right. Sounds good to me. Appreciate that. Helping us out here. Helping us out here. You're too kind, Cubby. You're too kind. Man, give that guy a raise. Man, someone needs to give that guy a raise. Oof. Okay. Don't worry. It's fine. No, Anthony, you're on the list. Make Caleb super mod. I think you can do that. I have to talk about it. Don't worry about it. My chest is acting up anyways. It ain't loading. So just go ahead. All right, Cubby. No worries. Thanks you so much. Appreciate it. Buy us some time back. Caleb says, no problem. Tyrannosaurus Rex says, one moment, I'm gonna figure out if there is a super mod. There might be like an administrative thing, but like I'm not sure if there's anything like another like good upgrade to mod other than like I'm not sure if I want like anyone or to have like deleting video, whatever. It's just a weird thing. But if there is a super mod though, dude, Cubby is definitely in the runnings for it. Cubby's definitely in the runnings for it. Cubby says, I want lead mod. I want lead mod. You deserve it, Cubby. If there's a lead mod, you definitely have it. It's yours. Now we just need to find it. Wait, is there actually a lead mod? Yeah, there's a lead moderator. There is. What? That sounds sick, not gonna lie, Cubby says. Dude, that actually does. You can have 10 of them in total. Lead mod? That's wild. Let me see if I can find it. Lead mod. I'll have to find that. If there's actually a lead mod, we'll have to hook him up. This is just en passant, and it's not actually. And croissant. Dude. Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's so funny. And croissant. And croissant. It says, we're fine. Or sorry. We're finding this after puzzles. Not gonna lie. Dude, I like that. There it is. GG's. Thank you so much for the game, Liam. Ooh, that got like pretty interesting there at the end. Ooh, I'm playing a lot better tonight than I have been for a while. So apologies on my end, but it feels good to feel like I'm actually playing good chess. But round of applause to Liam, my man. Thank you so much. Cubby was a class act and gave up his spot for Anthony. Anthony's the last viewer game. Liam says, GG. I appreciate you, man. You're too kind. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you waiting patiently for your turn, popping in here at the end for a nice classic game. And then we're going to end the game, end the night with Anthony. Anthony, you're the last chess night, or you're the last chess game. But then after that, we have some New York time puzzles to wind out before we end the show, fellas. So we got another 10, 15 minutes of the show before we hop off. If you guys need to hop out, appreciate you guys for spending your time with us tonight. You guys are a lot of fun. Keep it classy. Offering a draw. Is this rated or unrated? It's rated. Can't take the draw. We can't take the draw. Come on, Anthony. You know me. I can't take that draw. You know me. I can't take that draw. Tower Source specs. It's community rules manager. Click on someone, then lead mod. Oh, I might have to go into Twitch itself. I probably can't just do it from the chat. Probably can't just do it from the chat. Tyrannosaurus Rex says, do I get lead mod if I helped you figure out it actually exists? Honestly, I think that's how it works. I think, yeah, you have to be a lead mod. But there's no one more deserving of lead mod than Cubby. He's out here, man. He's gifting subs like crazy. He's getting you guys all included. I appreciate him. He definitely deserves it. Then lead mod Caleb, and maybe me because I helped you figure out it exists. Honestly, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Tyrannosaurus Beck says, who thinks Becky's gonna win? I do. Caleb says, I don't, JK. Classic Caleb. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Tyrannosaurus Bex. Yes, sir. You know it. You know how he be sometimes. Do be like that sometimes. I'm not accepting the draw. I'm not accepting the draw. Stop offering me a draw. There she is. There she is. Hey, thank you so much, Anthony, for rounding us out for the chess. Thank you so much for rounding us out for the chess. Guys, let's go over to some New York Times puzzle to end us out here, and we will do the connections, the Wordle, and maybe the mini cross. I always say maybe the mini crossword, but that's like our favorite one. I mean, that's my favorite one, I think. Let's. I'm going to need your help here, fellas. I'm going to need your help probably. Tyrannosaurus Beck says this is winning for Gray, or Gray, whatever you call it. JK, totally winning for Black. Hey, thank you so much for the game there, Anthony. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Let's see if we can get this little connection solved. Last time we lost. Pierre? What is that? Wiki, Pop, Split, Padre, Pierre, Lump, Blow, Cheap, Earp. Or is it just the first three? Ear, E-A-R, ear. Maybe there's like a first three, last three sort of puzzle. Pear, Crack, Royal, Red, Pear. Pair and pair. Twin, Rare. Twin, pair, pair. Split. And then pair. There's another pair. How many pairs are there? Is this pair but just spelt weird, or Pierre? Wow. Homophones. Whatever. Wiki, Lump. Red, Split. Pop, Blow, Crack. Pop, Crack, Blow. Royal. Padre. Pop. Like Pap almost. Padre, isn't that like a father? Pop, Red, Split. I don't think it was a draw. Wiki as in Wikipedia? Maybe. For sure. Maybe. I like that. Why'd you not accept the draw? I'm never gonna... You made the game rated and you're 200. I don't want to lose 30 ELO points. That's why. Split twin. Split crack. Pop. Blow. Nice. Rapture. Ear. Maybe this is like the first ear. Wick. Lum. Roy. Pad. Win. The last three. Win. Last three. Any ARP? Y'all. Dre. Maybe it's like a blank and or a blank and. Red Sox, Twins, Padres, Royals. Oh, yes. Red Sox, Padres, Royals, Twins. I like that. Baseball teams, huh? MLB players. MLB player. Yerp, Cheap, Wiki, Lump. Can't wait to see what this one is. Fruit anagrams. Fruit anagrams. So this is what? A pear, a plum, a kiwi, and what's this one? What's the C8? What's cheap? Peach. All right, it's a peach. Gotcha. Hey, Tyrannosaurus Bex helping us out strong. Guys, first 5-letter word we see in the chat will be our starter word. First 5-letter word we see in the chat, starting now, will be a starting word. Liam says Cincinnati Reds. I'm a Steelers fan, big Pittsburgh fan. However, my favorite MLS soccer team, MLS Major League Soccer team, is FC Cincinnati. I've been to. I love Cincinnati. I love Cincinnati. Pizza. Pizza is the first. Is the start. That's the worst starter word ever, unless it's actually the word. Unless it's actually the word. Liam Bibby's in here saying pouch. Nope says urine. Kevin says slate. Who came in here first? I have to go to the. I have to look back. Oh, guys. Okay, thank God pizza isn't the... No, pizza is the first. No, peach is the first word. No. He was just saying it for the other one. Pizza is the first word, fellas. Kevin's in here with slate. The order was pizza, lucky, slate, pouch, urine, and then pecan. Guys, I did say the first 5-letter word was pizza. He's just doing that because it's a double Z. We get the A. We have an A in there. Liam, I like the guess. Lucky, but there's an A. Kevin said slate. Kevin said slate, and there's an A in it. So that's the next one we'll use. Nope, I like urine. I like urine. I don't like urine. I mean, I like urine as the guess. Kevin, how's it going, my man? Are you at work? Are you on your way home from work? Slate, guys. We got an L in there. Obviously, the L isn't going to be at the end, right? So it's going to be something like this. It's going to be something like this. L what? Is it going to be like L-O? Lottie? Is it going to be like L-Y? Like L? Surely it's going to be like L-O. Loathe? Loth? Isn't there like an E at the end? Kevin says, at the gym. At the gym. Oh, Tyrannosaurus said, Bex did say peach as the first word. He wasn't just helping us with the word clue on the, because it was peach for the connections. It was peach. So I just thought, is this actually a word? I thought there was like an E at the end, but surely this is the word. And it is the word, and we get in 3 guesses, guys. Wow, that's a good showing out, guys. We're gonna end the stream with the mini crossword, and then you boys got to get to go to bed, so I can wake up early, so I can motorcycle into work. A little bike into work. I can't wait. Questionable. One across. Questionable. Huh? Sorry. Huh? Huh? Is that how you... Okay. Country that's about 25 times larger than it is wide. What? Country that is about 25 times larger than it is wide? Oh, like Asia? Asia? How do you spell Asia? How do you spell Asia? Isn't Asia? Is that how you spell Asia? Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb. Asia? I'm an idiot. How do you spell Asia? Asia. Okay, I'm gonna go with that for right now. iPhone setting that reduces distractions. Sleep or do not disturb. Sleep. Magnum blank masterpiece. Magnum masterpiece. Asia is not a country, Beck. And I didn't even spell it right anyways. So yeah, sorry. That's on me. I Googled something and it wasn't right. I saw something pop up and it wasn't the thing. Sorry. That's on me, Kev. That's a continent. Yep, Versetti, you're absolutely right, guys. I'm dumb. Geography is not my strong suit. Magnum PI. Masterpiece. Magnum. Anyways, get together slangly. Get together. Hang. Fingers crossed. Good luck. Good luck. Fingers crossed. Hopeful. I don't know. Indoor plant whose name is one vowel off from 6 across. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. R and T. R and T. Rose or tulip. Tulin. What is this clue? A heart, 9 heart, 6 heart, 4 heart, 2 heart, EG. Oh, is this like a pattern? Oh, this is like, are there like, cards? 9, 6, 4, 2. Ace of hearts, 9 of hearts, 6 of hearts, 4, 2, 2 of hearts. 3 down, huh? I don't think, one across is, huh? I don't think one across is, huh? Read my last message. I did. Asia is oh, Chile. Chile. It's that's a very solid. That's yeah, country that's about 25 times long. Oh, longer than it is wide. I read that as larger. I'm sorry. That duh. Man, I'm reading this as Ace of Hearts, 9 of Hearts, blah 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 blah. Tyrannosaurus Rex says focus. 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 6 across. Oh, 6 across is focus. Oh yeah, focus. I like that. Yeah. iPhone saying that reduces distraction. Focus. Yep. That makes a lot more sense. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Blank H-O blank A. I imagine it's gonna be like C. Cho. Cho. Fingers crossed. Cho. Cho. Indoor plant whose name is one vowel. Oh, one vowel off from 6 across. So it starts with an F. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So it starts with an E. Yukon. Eason. Whatever. At least there's an E. What A means. What A? A. I. Or is that I? I. Yes. There we go. Corp. Money managers. CFO. Corp. Corporation money managers. Company financial advisor. What's the H stand for? CFA? That sounds right. Questionable. Don't worry, Chile is a continent. Oh, wait, is it? No, it's not. I'm not falling for that. Nope, that's actually so funny. I was like, oh. See that, Beb? See that, Kevin? Chile's actually a continent with, you know, the 7 major continents, Antarctica, North America, South America, Asia, Europe, and Chile or something. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Fingers crossed is I hope, says Tyrannosaurus Bex. Oh, yes, I hope. It's one of those weird ones. But then that means 8 across, get together slang is not hang. It's something else. I hope. I like that. I like that. 5 down, corporate money managers. Company financial advisor team. CFAT. I know. Hey, the one that's like cards is a flush. Oh, it is a flush, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Well done, Cubby. Why do you know that? Flush. That's so good. That's so good. At least I was on the right page with it being like a, you know, deck of cards. Magnum opus. I don't know what. Yeah, I just know that's right. Magnum opus. 8 across. Get together slangly. Come hang out. Chill vibe. Kevin says, ha. Get back to benching 185 max for like 2 reps, all right? I know that's what you're pushing these days. A sesh is 8 across. I'm a genius. Wait, 8 across. Oh, hangout sesh. Yes. Oh, that's definitely it. But we're now, okay. Flush, I hope. Then 2 down. Indoor plant whose name is 1 vowel off from 6 across. So maybe opus. Oh, wait, that's a U. Opus? 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 How do you spell magnum opus? O-P-U-S. O-P-U-S. Magnum opus. I hope. Flush. Yes. Chill. Is chili not right? What's not right here? What? I don't know what 2 down is. 2 down. Indoor plant whose name is 1 vowel off from 6 across. Ecus. What's 1 across? Question. Iffy. Double F. Double F. Iffy. Ficus. Wait. Indoor plant whose name is 1 vowel off from 6 across. 1 vowel. How is that a vowel? What? 1 vowel off from F would be E, would it not? Shouldn't that start with an F? That's confusing. Ficus. Nope. Says, yeah. Oh, questionable is iffy. Yeah. Now I see it. It's questionable to define iffy. Absolutely. I don't understand the clue. Indoor plant whose name is 1 vowel off from 6 across. 6 across is focus. Oh, focus. Ficus. This is, it's not the starter letter that's 1 off. It's one of the letters across the entire thing that is 1 off, and it's the I. Okay. Now we get it, fellas. Now we get it. We got it. It took us a second, but we got it. Guys, dude, it was so much fun hanging out with you guys tonight. After not 1, not 2, but 3 days being off. Haven't, had a long weekend, but I'm so glad to be back hanging out with you guys, playing games, playing chess, hanging out, having fun, vibing out, guys. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back the same time. Kev, go back to your dumbbell curls. I know you're curling those little 5-pounders right now at the gym, so good luck with that. Cubby, thanks again for the gift of sub, man. I can't thank you enough. Stop doing that, by the way. But also, I know the 7 other people who received gifted subs from you tonight. Definitely appreciate that. Liam, bye. Nice to see you. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. You are always a pleasure to hang out with. Nope, coming in here clutch with Ficus and other guesses. Versetti helped me realize that Asia is not a country. It is in fact a continent. Absolutely. Tyrannosaurus Bex helping us remember that there is such thing as a super mod or a lead mod. We'll look into that. We're not gonna do that right now. I have to get off and go to bed. I got work in the morning. I gotta wake up at quarter till. Versetti, just subscribe. Thank you so much. Versetti 999 plus. Thanks for subbing to the channel, man. I appreciate you. Hopefully see you around here very soon, guys. Guys, wherever you're coming from around the world, God bless you. Take care. Have a good time. Be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Bye.